Hey guys, so I said I would post a video today. Easiest thing, I'm pretty sure we all have them in our house, just a hand towel. I know a lot of us are struggling to be like, well, I don't have a ring or a foam roller. I don't even have weights besides giant kettlebell that Steve uses. So that's been a little bit of a struggle for me while I've been working out. I love 2 or 3 pound weights, so I'm trying to think of some ways to get creative and build some tension in your arms with just like household things that we all have. So bear with me while I figure out all this video stuff. Not used to doing it, used to seeing you all in person, but hope I can help us get moving together during this hard time. All right, let's get started. So you're going to put your leg up into the towel. Make sure that it's fully extended, and then you're going to start to circle your leg around. If you've taken my classes, you know that we usually do this with the ring, but it's kind of nice. The towel works the same way, so just flex your toes back, use the strength of your arms to just circle your leg around, and then you'll reverse your circles, stirring your leg in your hip joint, really allowing your leg to soften and stretch after a long day of sitting in awkward positions on your couch, I'm sure. Once you do that, you're going to take the ring into your left hand. When I say ring, I also mean the towel. You're going to take the leg across, make sure your hip stays down. You're going to plug your hip into your hip joint, make sure you're getting a stretch down your IT band, bring it back into the center, and then take it open to the other side, making your opposite hip staying down onto the mat. Bring it back to the center, pull your other leg up into the towel, and then switch to the other side. So stretch your right leg forward, flexing through your left toes, reach your heel up, and then start your circles. A couple times in each direction. Make sure, again, you're using your arms. You're not pulling on your hamstring. Relaxing your shoulders, keeping your hips heavy. And then reverse your circle. Again, pushing your heel to the ceiling. Don't worry about a straight leg on the hamstring side. Just have a safe stretch here. Take the leg across your body, grounding that hip. You can flex and point that foot to get a little added stretch, reaching through your toes. Take the leg back to the center, open it out to the other side. When you're on this other side, when you're opening the leg, I want you to make sure that you're not opening your hip. You're keeping your opposite glute heavy. And then taking a rest. Alright, so now you're going to take your towel, you're going to fold it in half, you're going to fold it in half again, you're going to make a knee pad. I'm on a carpet and a mat, and it's still not quite enough padding for me. You're going to place your left hand down, your left knee down. If you're mirroring me, it will be your right side, and then you're going to pull your elbow toward your moving leg. So this is for your obliques. Also a great side lying series. Completely safe if you're pregnant to be doing this work because you're not folding your body too much. It'll feel really good to have a stretch. Working on your balance here, and then you'll straighten your leg. You're going to pull your elbow toward your knee. Inhale as you stretch, exhale as you bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. I'm moving quickly because I know the movement very well, but if you need to move slower, just move slower. You can always pause the video or just do less reps. After you're done pulling your knee toward your elbow, you're going to stretch the arm up toward the ceiling, and you're just going to move your leg. So different than the first one where you're actually trying to side bend your body, this one you're trying to stabilize everything and just move your leg. It's actually the hardest one of this series. So keep going between 8 or 10 reps. Side stretch your body, come up, and then obviously we'll move over to the other side. So now I'm doing my right side. If you're mirroring me, you'll do your left, and then you'll start your side bend. So this is where you stretch, and then you curl everything in. On this side, I'm doing a little bit more challenging of an arm movement. I'm moving my arm with my leg to get a little bit more stretch on the side bend and a little more curl on the lift. Stretch and curl. Stabilization of your stable side is most important, and then you'll pull the knee in and stretch out. So knee goes to elbow, between 8 and 10 reps. I exhale as I pull in, and I inhale as I reach. Sorry if you can hear my dog shaking in the background. You probably can. We're going to keep moving through this. Elbow in, elbow out. Elbow in, elbow out. Then you go back into the hardest one. Maybe it's the easiest one for you. It's the hardest for me. Arm is extended. You're pulling up and down with just the leg. Up and down, just the leg is moving. Fingertips are stretching to the ceiling. Lift your right side, pull your belly in. And leg lifts up and down. Side stretch, coming up, and take a rest. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your towel. I like to think about kind of rolling it, I don't know, like a taquito, or folding it in quarters and then rolling it up so that it feels quite comfortable behind my bra line. Usually in class we use this as like a ball, so think of like a small ball or something that can prop you up so that you're not doing the biggest curl of your sit-ups, but you have a little bit of a lift to get in a safe place for your lower back. Right? When you pull your legs in tabletop, you should feel quite supported. So you'll take your hands behind your head. You're going to inhale, arch back, exhale, curl forward. Inhale, arch back, exhale, curl forward. Feel free to do this without the towel. I just think it helps you get up a little bit higher into that curve, right? If it doesn't feel good to go all the way back, you can do mini curls. But I like to inhale, arch all the way back, exhale, curl forward. Good. Every time you're curling up, you want to drop your low belly. Don't pull your elbows too close to your face, but use your arms to curl your shoulders forward. Then you'll set your legs down. You're going to turn your knees in. So knees are touching. You're going to breathe out, curl your head, chest, and shoulders up. Once you're there, you're going to pulse up 1, pulse up 2, pulse up 3, and then lower all the way down. Again, curling up, and then pulse, 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 and lower. Breathe out up, and breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, and lower. Again, curling up, exhale, 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 lengthen back. Again, hold, up, 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 lengthen back, and up, 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 lengthen back. All right. So you're going to lay your towel down. If you're pregnant, you're not going to do this one how I'm going to do it with the towel. If you're pregnant, what you're going to do, I'll show you really quick. You're going to take your towel, you're going to roll it this way. You're going to put it between your inner thighs. Now, so squeeze this right between your inner thighs, and then how I want you is propped up this way, not sinking down, but like this. This is good even if you're not pregnant, but this is just your variation. And then from here, you'll pull your legs in tabletop, and you'll just work to squeeze here. You'll do 10 like this, and then you'll do 10 like this, just squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Try not to let your belly go up, yeah? So you want to be in like a small curl here. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, so you're working on getting your pelvic floor working. Okay, so for everybody who's not pregnant, you're going to take your towel, you'll lay it down. It's going to go below your bra line. So then your towel will go below your bra line so that you can grab right here above your towel. Elbows are going to be in. And then from here, you're just going to go ahead and take an exhale, curl your head, chest, and shoulders up. Yeah, and then lower back down. So imagine that you're kind of like putting a hood on over your head. And then lower down. You don't need to pull on too much. It's just for some neck support here. If you are pregnant and you feel like you have control and you're comfortable on your back, you can do this as long as your belly is not pulling up toward the ceiling. So if you're somebody who's really body aware and you've been doing Pilates for a long time, I totally trust you to be able to do this. Just make sure you're not pushing your stomach up. Yeah, constantly pulling it. Good, we'll do 4 more. Good, pull your right leg up, and then you're going to take your left elbow toward the knee. Go back to center, extend the leg, and pull it back in. Twist, center, extend, back in. Good, let's do 6 more. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Good, take a rest. You can look at my forearms as well, actually. So not just my abs, but also in my arms and doing this. Okay. Other leg comes up, keeping it there, and then curl up 8 times for 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, now I'm going to add a twist. So I'm going to curl up. Ooh, giving my hands a little bit of a break. Curling up. Twist. Center. Extend. And tabletop. Twist. Center. Extend. Tabletop. Twist. Center. Good, that's 3. Good, 4 more. 4. Center. Extend. 3. Extend. Gonna pull both shoulders up. 2. Extend. 1. Extend back in and take a rest. Good. So again, modification, right? If you are pregnant and you want to still do some of that, you can work with us and just do small look, right? So little twist. Yeah, just that you're not doing a ton of flexion, forward, and twisting. Too much for all that strength that you're building. Okay. Take the towel. You're going to put it now right at the base of your head. If you're fine to roll back slowly. Draw both legs into tabletop. Good. Curl your head, chest, and shoulders up. Take your legs up toward the ceiling. And then bending in for 10. 9. 8. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. Hold here. Lower down. Open your elbows. Good. Coming up. Now we're going to do circles. You're going to come up toward the right leg, circle around, and down. 2. 3. 4. Good. Let's reverse for 4. 4. Use the strength in your arms to pull yourself higher. Whew. Okay, so for this next one, totally depends on the environment you're in. I thought I was going to be using the towel underneath my lunging foot, but it actually worked better that my socks and my carpet work better. So you'll see I'm going to like take the towel, I'm going to throw it down and try to start to lunge. When I pull that towel back in, like, doesn't even work. So I just got rid of the towel, and then I'm just going to put the towel in my hands because why not do more arm work? So I'm just going to lunge and then come back in. So if you're used to taking Pilates, you know this one's called scooter. It's not actually like you're riding a scooter, but you want to put that work down and back into the leg that's working straight. Careful that that left knee isn't reaching too far over your toes. You want it to stay on top of your ankle the best you can, trying to keep your arms straight and in front of you for balance. Then you're going to do your curtsy squat. So we always talk about glute work here. This is one of my favorites. So you take that right leg, you send the back knee down, and then you bring it back in. If you have weights, it's really good to put your weights up over your head here as long as you don't have any shoulder issues. It's going to add more work into your left butt just by having arm work over your head. So you cross one leg back, tap your knee down, and bring it back in. Then you're going to brush the leg back. You're going to ride your scooter again. As your leg goes back, your arms go forward. Leg goes back, arms go forward. Leg goes back, arms go forward. Then you switch it so everything reaches away and comes in. Distal and in. So you're working away from your body and then into your body for 8 to 10 reps. Good. Then you'll switch to the other side. Shake that leg out. Sorry, I moved really quickly through this one. But know if you repeat these videos, they'll make way more sense. I don't know what that weird move was with the towel. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing like a squat. I'm showing you that here you are holding your towel in your arms. Right, we're getting set up. Okay, so lunge. Lunge, ride your scooter, send your arms forward as your leg goes back. Good. Focus on keeping your back from arching. You can see mine's probably arching a little bit too much. I could work a little harder on pulling my abs in, but we're just sliding our leg back and in, getting our right butt to work. Then we're going to go into the curtsy squat. So arms go over the head as you're standing. Knee stays over your ankle. And your opposite leg goes back. This is totally my weaker side, actually. But yeah, just keep working through this. You can see my knees going too far over my toes. I'm super critical, but you should be too. Keep your knee over your toes. The best way to keep the work in your glutes and keeping your knees safe. Good. So now a little complicated with the arms. Everything goes forward, everything goes back for 4. Back, forward. Back, forward. Now you're going to hold there and everything goes in and out. So into the middle, out away from you. Into the middle, out away from you. These are hard. You might think I'm making this look easy, but I was like, why am I doing this? We have how many more? Okay, yeah, shaking that leg out, take a rest. Alright, so now we're going to get some arm work going. So this one's really good for your wrist and your grip strength. You're going to grab the towel. One hand is an overhand grip, one is an underhand grip, and then you just kind of like twist the towel with your arms wide like you're wringing out a dish towel. So you're going to keep doing that. You'll feel a burn. Then you're going to switch over to the other side. So whatever hand you just had your overhand grip on, you're going to make that the underhand grip and vice versa. So just switch like you're wringing out a dish towel, but wide. Keep switching. Make sure your wrist is moving full movement. Make sure you're gripping with your fingertips. And then you're going to open your grip wide. Go to the width of the towel and then just flip your fingertips down. So if you're lucky enough to really work from home and have your computer job, you're still needing to work on some wrist strength. So make sure you do these. You're doing the same thing. But now your palms are up, so flip your wrists, down and up, down and up. Again, towel is wide, just keep moving about 10 times. You can tell how much I love these. They're really hard, and I'm moving through them too quickly. So now you're going to pull that towel in an overhand grip 10 times. Breathe out, breathe out. I'm really pulling it tight, trying to feel my triceps and my back working. I'll do that 10 times, then I'll bend and stretch my arms 10 times. Again, if you just watch this video, it looks super easy. When you do it, not so easy. You can sit crisscross, you can sit in a chair and do these. I'm comfortable with my feet behind me and my knees like this, so no big deal for me. Then you'll do the same thing 10 times. Pull. Pull, tight triceps, wide collarbone. Pull. Pull, nice and tight. And then bend and stretch. Like a row, but I want you to pull your elbows to your waist so that you can re-engage your abs. I wanted to do 3 of these, but I think I only got through 2 because I was feeling like they were really hard. Oh, I'm shaking out. Oh, wait, I go for 3. Okay, pull. Pull. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sorry, my count is off. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Keep reaching. When you do these, you'll feel my pain, hopefully. Good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I did some like fancy move, lasso move. Great. I think that's it. Thanks, guys. Have a good time. Enjoy your quarantine and your Pilates. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Retake.